installation of a solar system where we have a average 1950s old style home that have a two-phase installation. We can identify it's got two-phase installation by up here. You see two old service fuses and you see 2 meters. Now this current address has a 5 kilowatt system installed, and out of 5,000 watts it's actually running at 4,200, which is roughly around about 89–92% efficient. If you come close and have a look at these 2 meters, you have an A phase and a B phase. You can see how much the B phase is spinning on the right side direction, which is meaning that it is importing from the grid and sucking in from the grid. This device, this A phase, is showing that there is surplus energy from the inverter, and it is sending it back to the grid. We'll be installing today a three-phase meter, which is known as an EM3030. What this meter will do is allow any amount of calculated power that is going back to the grid to be credited to the phase that is being importing from the grid. So it will balance the two out. Okay, so this is the completed configuration for a two-phase site in Endeavour Energy. We have used a EM3030, which is a three-phase meter, but as you can see there is only 2 phases going into this installation. The meter itself has a screen on the top right hand side, and if I can go through all the displays with you, that this one here is import, this figure here with the negative sign is export, this is a screensaver, and we go back again to import and again export. These are the 2 most important figures that you need to know on an EM3030, which is a 3-phase Endeavour Energy board. There is no scroll button, so you cannot actually scroll through the button. These are fake buttons, and you have to wait until the actual display scrolls through. If we come down to here, this particular installation has a 5 kilowatt system. At the moment, the power on this system here is showing 3,800. So we use that by dividing that by 5,000, which is the 5 kilowatt system, and this will tell us that we're roughly around about the 75 to 80% mark. At the bottom here we have total, E total, which is at 55.06 kilowatts. If we were to minus this 55.06 kilowatts from, if we can come up to the meter, if we minus the E total by the total amount exported, we will then be able to analyze how much has gone into the property and how much has gone back to the grid. On this particular scenario of this particular installation, we have our supply main switch up on the right hand side, which always needs to be on, and we have a DC isolator mounted on the top of the inverter on the on position. That completes the installation for a 2-phase supply using a 3-phase system with a 5 kilowatt inverter. Thank you.